You've heard it everywhere. AI is going to make a lot of jobs obsolete. And chances are you have felt this too. If you go to ChatGPT, it can teach you history. It can sum it up for you in a way that you don't need teachers anymore. And this is going to happen to most jobs in the world. But it's not all bad news, because even though some jobs will disappear, the people that can adapt to the fast-moving AI technology of today are the ones that will never be jobless tomorrow. And even better news for you, creating your AI has never been simpler. Today, we're talking about OpenClaw agents moving into the browser. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what it is, how to set it up in just one click, and the critical security pieces you need to know before you start. Most people think that if you want a powerful, autonomous AI agent, you have to be a developer, or maybe you have to buy a dedicated Mac Mini, or you have to pay for a complex VPS. But that is officially old news. The reality is that we can deploy a persistent 24/7 working agent directly in your browser with zero infrastructure that you have to provide. So it's now easier and actually more powerful because it never goes offline, even when your Mac Mini is shut down or loses internet. We've been testing the Kimi K2.5 model that powers this, and today I'm breaking down the 5-step framework to get your first cloud-hosted agent running. If you want to automate your life without managing a server, this is the only video you need to watch. Before we dive into the setup, we need to answer a simple question. What is OpenClaw? Most people are used to chatbots like ChatGPT, but OpenClaw is an agent framework. A chatbot only talks when you talk to it. An agent, however, has long-term memory, can browse the web on its own, and execute complex workflows without you being in the room. Historically, and by historically I mean for the last month, the entry fee for OpenClaw was the setup. You usually needed a local server, like a Mac Mini, or a VPS, and a bit of knowledge to get it running. Quite a bit of knowledge, to be perfectly truthful. However, KimiClaw removes that barrier. As you can see on the screen, all we need to do is just click Create. There's no terminal, no Docker, no server config. And you may not even know what those words mean. You don't have to. You'll learn about them in the future, but for now, you don't need to know. All you need to know is it provides 40 gigabytes of cloud storage and the Kimi K2.5 thinking model, which is like OpenAI's ChatGPT or Google Gemini's model, and it provides it instantly. So let's do the first part actually together. Come along and log in. Continue with Google, and we've logged in. And now just go ahead and create. As you can see, this takes about 1 minute. So what Kimi has done is it's moved AI from a technical project to actually being a utility tool that anybody can use. Now watch this. As an example, we'll click on this. Send me AI news every day at 9 a.m. Notice it didn't just reply. It actually created what's called a cron job. A cron job is a scheduled task. It's running at specified intervals or a specified time. And you can see that tomorrow, it's going to go ahead and run. And because it's cloud hosted, I can turn off my computer, go to sleep, and at 9 a.m. tomorrow, my agent wakes up, it crawls the web, and it delivers a report to my messaging app. And this is a massive upgrade from chatting with AI to delegating to AI. ChatGPT stops when you close the tab. I've even upgraded to a phone with like 16 gigs of memory. And I even changed my plan to the $200 a month plan. And the moment that I actually went out of ChatGPT and did something else while it was thinking or preparing for me, it would stop doing what it was doing. But KimiClaw, it keeps on working. Most people will probably have Telegram. And if you don't have Telegram, it's a free app. It's great. It's brilliant. Go get it. To make this truly useful, you don't want to keep it in your browser tab where you always have to go to your computer and you jump in and whatnot. You want to have it where you actually live, which is on your phone. And connecting to Telegram is straightforward, even in just beta. You create a new bot via BotFather in Telegram, and I'll show you how to do it right now. Let's go ahead and help me connect to Telegram. We'll just do exactly what it says. We have to message the BotFather. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'll copy that, it'll be a little bit faster, and then just search for BotFather. You have to make sure that it's this one here. This is the official Telegram botmaster. And then we just click on Start, and it says Start a chat and send new bot. You can just click on it here, or you can type it in, and we have to name it. So we'll call this one just tutorial bot, like that. And then we have to name it officially. So we'll just go with something that we're pretty sure won't be taken. Cool, we're good. Now I'm showing you this token on this one occasion. I'm going to delete this bot. I will not be able to access it. And you should never share this token with anybody. You just do what it says on the computer to do, and that's it. Don't share it with anybody. And I'm going to go and grab this token. Just click on it. That's all I have to do. And come back here, and I'm just going to paste the token and then just send it. OpenClaw via Kimi knows what this is. It recognizes what it is, and it's running through some things, and it's going to go ahead and do everything for us. It is asking for us to do a step. So we're going to copy this because it says this is what we need to do. And then we have to go to our terminal up here. And this is far more friendly for a developer, but we can still do these steps. Click here and then just paste it and just push enter. And now we're going to let this whole thing restart. So I'll click on this and then I'll click start. We're going to go ahead and we're going to just copy this and just paste it in like this. And it's going to go and do all of the pairing. It says we're good to go. So let's say hi. Now, if something doesn't work perfectly for you, don't worry. Just go and grab your screen grab tool, something like this, and then go and upload that into this, upload it there, and then just say help or whatever. And it will read everything on the image, and then it will give you the next step for you to debug whatever you're doing. So those scheduled AI news reports, they're not just sitting in a cloud dashboard. They'll actually arrive as a DM into the Telegram chat on your phone every morning. You don't have to program your agents to be smart. You can just give them skills from the community. Now, by integrating ClawHub, you can just ask the agent to install a skill for AI news analysis. Or if you don't want to do AI news analysis, it could be stock analysis or whatever it is you want to do. Now, what it's doing, it's searching the library, it's finding the best prompt logic, and it's installing it. It can take a couple of minutes to do this as well. And as this is so new, it can return little errors like this. Just simply ask, what's up? It's already lost a little bit of memory of what it was doing, so we'll give it a little bit more context. So this is a question, and you can see it is done and it's working. Now it says it's a skill.md file. We'll cover that in other videos, but basically it's just a text file. The MD is markdown and the agent can read all that information in order to know what to do. And as you can see down the bottom, it says, want me to test it now with a quick get me today's AI news run? I think the only valid answer is, of course, yes. Let's see what it can do. While it's doing that, just think of this like an app store for your agent logic. You're building a specialized employee, one that you don't have to pay, and it's just one skill at a time. And here is the AI news summary for today. This is the day that we're filming it, February the 21st. A TLDR of this is there's a lot of money and a lot of attention being put into AI. This is great, but we do have to talk about the catch. This is something in beta, and there are some things to improve. Your data lives in Moonshot's cloud. Moonshot is the parent company behind this team. It's not in your local machine, and that doesn't change after beta. It's just important to know. Right now, the UI in Telegram, it's minimal, and the UI on the web is also very minimal. You manage your tasks via the chat interface rather than a dashboard. And you'll also need a subscription, so it's not free. The minimum subscription you need is $39 a month. You can get it more affordable if you go annual, but I would just go monthly for now. Definitely monthly. The thing is, just setting this up with some basic things will save you tens of hours a month. And I really hope that 10 hours or more is worth it for $39. It's also an open source model, which is actually great. But the model isn't as smart as OpenAI or Claude, but open source is the winner for humanity always. Kimi is also created by a Chinese company, which is 100% fine by me, and it's open source, which is great. However, sometimes it's given me Chinese characters instead of the language that I've actually asked for. And that's just what I imagine is a little bit of a beta issue. So given that it's in beta, this is my advice. No credit cards, no email access. Nothing personal or private, and no company documents. Instead, reminders, news reports, learn something new each day, a self-improvement tip, workout ideas, a weekly meal plan. Keep track of your weekly supermarket food shop. Basically, if you're just entering into this realm, use it as a second mind, free up some of your attention, and keep on learning stuff every day. And also you can have it do some of the browsing tasks and find different things you need to buy or whatever to save you time as well. So we've gone from the old way of buying Mac Minis to the new way of one-click browser agents. We've looked at how OpenClaw turns a chatbot into a worker that operates while you sleep. So the gap between having an idea and having an automated agent, it's just never been smaller. You aren't just chatting anymore, you're building a digital team. Now, I know this is a lot to manage, especially when the UI is still in beta. However, if you want to keep up with the fast-moving world of agents and get my personal templates for these workflows, make sure you're subscribed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.